Hi, it's Brian from quantlabs.net here. Uh, Today I've posted a bunch of videos on creating models of Matlab and hit a few challenges using the Matlab Builder Toolbox. The good thing about it is it supports quite a few of the other toolbox functions, which are helpful. But one of the demos in the videos I've posted today, it shows that the C++ or the net not the .NET assembly might not be so bad, but if it's going through the C++ MCR, the Matlab code runtime, it's going to be fairly slow for an HFT environment. So that really, to me, as it stands right now, does not is not a real option. In terms of learning, it's good to do what I showed earlier, um, using the MATLAB help and documents to look at whatever model or function you're interested in, and then reverse engineer the actual function that's created by MATLAB. So those are good options for if you're learning quant in general. But as you start to roll out and start to get into more advanced concepts of generating models from MATLAB, definitely I'm finding that the using the MX file or the MCRs looks like it's not the way to go. I can confirm it is slow, and I got an i7 processor. There's a bit of a delay there, and I think that little delay will add up as your MATLAB generated code DLL grows. So the only real option out there is the Matlab Coder, but the problem is it doesn't support a lot of the mainstream toolboxes. So you're left on your own in terms of uh, basically either hand coding your model or algorithm in MATLAB and then using the coder to generate your C++. I haven't done a full test yet on the MATLAB coder to see how much code you can minimize down to, but I think you can minimize it quite a bit. So there's a lot of testing still to be done there. Right now, as it stands, I'm still using MATLAB as the way to learn a lot of the modeling. And right now, the platform I'm using is C#. So I can bang out using the Matlab Builder .NET assemblies, which can easily be imported into a C# application, which is good. But if you are going to C++, you're going to have major challenges ahead, and from what I've seen, it's something I personally wouldn't recommend and actually do for an HFT environment. So that's where we're at, continuing along with the quant strategy development. So still quite a bit there, but I've finally figured out a workflow on how to learn all that stuff properly, instead of going through the wonky means of looking at uncommented code or outside of MATLAB, something like R or even C++. I think MATLAB in itself is a good tool to work with to learn all that stuff, and then worry about the next step. Either, like I said, hand coding it, or just running it through the MATLAB coder, and bang out your C++ from there. Hopefully it'll work out, but those are your best options as it stands to build a MATLAB or an HFT platform coming in from either an R or MATLAB. But right now, as I've said, MATLAB is definitely my choice.